Hey guys, if you're a watch collector or someone seeking to know where to make an investment, then this video is just for you. In today's video, we will be going through the top 10 Rolex watches to buy in 2023. But before we get started, make sure to subscribe to our channel for upcoming content related to travel and lifestyle. Let me talk a little bit about prices before we start listing the top 10 watches. Now, I don't know if you've realized, but over the past decade or so, we've seen that prices for Rolex, Patek Philippe, and Audemars Piguet watches have appreciated by an average of 20% a year, outpacing the S&P 500 index. And as the prices of these pre-owned luxury timepieces have surged, the demand for them kept on growing, especially that there was a big shortage in the primary dealerships for these watches, so people just rushed to the secondary market to get their hands on the watch. History has shown that some Rolex models have proven to be a great investment with minimal to no loss in price, and in some cases that watch might even make you some profit. Before we get to number 10, I just want to highlight that the ranking of these watches was made based on pure research. There's a lot of different perspectives and opinions on which one could be the best investment watch, but this is just purely based on our opinion and our research that we've done. At number 10, the Rolex Sea Dweller. The Rolex Sea Dweller was one of the first watches created for divers and available for civilians. Over the years, the Rolex watches benefited from enhancements, making them one of the best ones to buy. Sea Dwellers are also sport watches, making them a good investment choice. Currently, a mint condition Sea Dweller is selling for an average of $16,000 in the secondary market. Number 9. Could this be the best Rolex to buy? Having initially launched in 2007, the Yachtmaster 2 is marketed as the ultimate tool for the modern mariner. Elegant yet sporty, the series combines utility and luxury in equal measure. Rolex and sailing go hand in hand, and it's refreshing to see a modern update which builds upon the brand's rich seafaring and explorative history. Yachtmaster 2 models are currently selling for an average price of $22,000 on the secondary market. Number 8. The Rolex President Day Date is the gold watch of gold watches. When you think of a Rolex Day Date, this is the one that you have likely pictured in your mind. The Rolex President Day Date is the epitome of iconic luxury watches through design and tradition. This is a watch that's pretty much recognized everywhere around the globe. Expect to pay a hefty $59,000 for a new piece on the secondary market. They're very tough to find. Number 7. For many, the Rolex Datejust is the perfect watch for everyday wear. Sure, it might not be as flashy, but perhaps that's the point. It's the perfect all-rounder that exudes class, whether you're in the office, attending a black tie event, or just enjoying cocktails on the beachfront. It's well-balanced, well-proportioned, and has just enough appeal to turn the heads of fellow timepiece enthusiasts. On the secondary market, this is currently selling for an average price of $14,000. Number 6. The GMT Master 2. The GMT Master 2 Pepsi has always been one of the most popular watches worldwide, and for a good reason. There is arguably no travel watch more iconic than the GMT Master, and when one thinks of the range, the blue and red bi-colored bezel is one of the best that comes to mind. If you're lucky enough to grab one at retail, which is highly unlikely, it's one of the few models that can quickly be resold and make you some serious money. However, you're going to want to aim to invest in the discontinued and older models for a sound investment. Currently, the GMT Master 2 Pepsi is reselling for an average price of $25,000. Number 5. The Rolex Explorer 2. This is a sports watch that would fit comfortably for all wrist sizes. Produced from 1989 to 2011, it comes with the classic 40mm size and proportions of vintage Rolex watches, but also with the modern features of their watches from the 1990s to the 2000s. Expect an average price of $9,000 on the secondary market for this watch. Number 4. The OYSTER Perpetual is one of the oldest names in Rolex's catalog, and for the last several years it has occupied the position of being Rolex's entry-level collection of watches. While there has historically not been all that much hype surrounding the line, 2020 marked a huge year for the Rolex OYSTER Perpetual, and the updates to the collection even stole some of the headlines away from the brand new Submariner. The Blue Tiffany OYSTER Perpetual has definitely gotten some jaws to drop, as it is currently selling at an average between $14,000 to $70,000 depending on its condition. Number 3. The Rolex Sky Dweller. The Sky Dweller is one of the best Rolex watches to buy. It's a dual time zone timepiece which was first introduced in 2012. It is one of the few complicated watches produced by Rolex, and it features an annual calendar, 24-hour display, and a special ring command bezel for easy adjustment. The Sky Dweller makes use of the classic Rolex Oyster case and a choice of steel, white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. This is currently selling in the secondary market for around $36,000. Number 2. The Rolex Daytona. This is an exquisite timepiece that can be a valuable addition to your luxury watch collection and is a good investment as well. Launched in 2016, this luxury watch has since gained immense popularity amongst Rolex enthusiasts and investors alike. This highly sought-after Rolex model is known for its stainless steel construction and crisp white dial, making it an ideal investment choice for those seeking a blend of aesthetics and functionality. It's currently selling for approximately $34,000 in the secondary market. And for number 1, the Rolex Submariner. This is probably one of the best known and most desirable watches in the world. It's a classic watch that has been in production since 1954, and while it may be considered old by some, it's still one of the most popular watches out there, and one that's on the list of any collector. If you're a seasoned or starting out investor or a watch collector, the Rolex Submariner is definitely for you. It's been worn by everyone from Sean Connery to Michael Phelps, and while there are multiple Submariners to consider, the classic Submariner Date remains the most in demand, currently selling for $15,000 in the secondary market. So there you have it. This is our top 10 Rolex watches that we think are the best investments you can make in 2023. Let us know your opinion in the comments below, and make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel for upcoming content.